Hi and welcome back to the kitchen. I'm working with all of the berries that I picked yesterday, and I'm going to show you now how to make strawberries fermented in honey. So if you've seen any of my other videos, you may have seen the one that I made, which is this is like my flu buster. It's using ingredients that are rich in antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral properties and fermenting them in honey. So this is one that I made probably about 3 months ago. I still want to leave that one for probably another 3 months before I start using it. So basically it's putting some sort of fruit or vegetable in honey. Preferably raw honey. I'm using this is a raw coriander Bulgarian honey. I also have some raw wildflower honey as well. And the process is fairly simple. You just put whatever you're fermenting in the jar and fill it up with honey. So I'm using strawberries here. I've already chopped these into similar shapes. The rest of these strawberries I'm going to be making a strawberry syrup with. So you want to fill this up. What I've got here is half a vanilla bean. So you want to score down one side of the vanilla bean and then open it up. Basically all of the seeds are inside the vanilla bean. So I've opened up so it gets the flavour in there better. So kind of open it up and then I'm going to shove that down into my jar and try and scrape off all of the seeds that are all over my fingers. And then, as I said, just fill it up with the strawberries. Now the beauty of fermenting in honey is you need to use fresh ingredients, because honey naturally is very stable, and that is due to it having such a low amount of water in it. So that's what makes it shelf stable. So by fermenting with fresh ingredients, so this has got water in it, there's an exchange between the fruit and the honey, so it raises the percentage of water in there to a point where it is possible to ferment with honey. Now, this honey right now, very, very thick, so it's going to take me a while to fill up this jar, because it's going to take time to seep through down in with all of the fruit. But basically over the next few days, I'm going to keep turning the jar, because it's really messy working with weights and you need the fruit underneath the honey, because any fruit that's not underneath the honey is at risk of getting mold on it. So by turning it once or twice a day, I can make sure that fruit's always coated in the honey. Thing is, once it starts to ferment, then it's going to start creating gas. So you need to make sure that you burp the jar every day as well. Sometimes twice a day when it's getting really active. Now over the next few days, water exchange is going to happen and it's going to get a lot more liquidy. So as you can see here, this is really liquidy. And that's what's going to happen during about 4 or 5 days. So I'm probably going to leave this for around 3 months before I start to use it. But then you can use the strawberries, the honey. It's going to be a great thing to put on pancakes. It's natural sweetness. I have sugars. Refined sugar is one of my trigger foods. So for me, eating anything sweet, it's really difficult. So this is something great that I can add to pancakes, to anything really, and to add it to yogurt with my breakfast. So lots of different ideas of what you can do. So that's how easy it is to ferment in honey.